I'm afraid once everything is over and all of the remaining hostages that we know of will come back home, some of them will be missing. And we don't know who they are, and we don't know where they are and what happened to them. And I believe it might be a mystery forever, just like we had with Ron Arad, our pilot, who was lost in Lebanon, and nobody knows what happened with him. I'm afraid this will be the case here. I think it's insignificant to struggle now to try to get lists, because first of all, we don't know if they're accurate. We don't know if they were the Hamas would be lying to us. We'll give names of dead people as alive and live people as dead. I mean, they're liars. They're terrorists.
Well, it happened in the first time round. There was a name of a woman on the first round of lists. A few days beforehand, there had been reports that she had been killed in an Israeli strike. That clearly wasn't the case. She is alive and now in Israel.
Right. So I believe, I'm sorry to hear that Israel is insisting on all kinds of really minor technicalities, getting an accurate list. If we don't get the list, we will not join the talks in Cairo. I think the more important thing and urgent thing is to finish some deal and get some of the hostages as soon as possible back home, and not insist and play games. You know, if they don't give us a list, we are not going to join the talks. I believe it's, you know, time is against the hostages, and as we know, their situation there is very, very bad. And every day counts, and I think we shouldn't play these games.
It's Hamas, though, that's playing the psychological games, and obviously Israel can't trust the terror group, and one wonders why there can't be more pressure from the US, from Egypt, from Qatar, to make sure that there is, in fact, a list, or at least that there is some kind of clarity as to what is going on.
I don't think we need the list. We need the list. We need the hostages. And I don't think waiting for a list is worth postponing the delivery of the hostages. Yes, Hamas are a terror organization. They don't adhere to any international convents. They don't adhere to the Geneva Convention. They have no restrictions. They have the luxury of having in the past a big military ability with no international responsibility, no accountability, and very, very different than our situation, the state of Israel. I think it's unfair, it's terrible. They're bad people, they're cruel people, they're mean people. They are our enemy now. I believe they took hostages because they want to strike a deal. That's why you take hostages. You take hostages to negotiate and to get some outcome that you think otherwise you can't get. So eventually we'll have a deal with them.